Ever looked at your furry best friend and thought, what if you were huge? I mean, really huge. It's like 10 times bigger than a human. It sounds like a scene from a fantasy movie, right? But let's actually break it down. What would a world with giant dogs truly be like? First, let's talk biology. A dog 10 times the size of an average human would be an absolute titan. We're talking about a creature easily weighing over 1,500 pounds, maybe even a ton, and standing taller than an elephant at the shoulder. Imagine a Great Dane the size of a school bus. The square cube law tells us that as an animal gets bigger, its volume and weight increase much faster than its surface area. This means their bones would need to be incredibly thick and dense just to support their own body weight. Their heart would have to be a super-powered pump, working overtime to circulate blood through such a massive body. They'd probably need a chest cavity the size of a small car. And what would they eat? A dog that size would have an epic appetite. Standard kibble isn't going to cut it. Our daily food intake would be hundreds of pounds. We'd likely need to farm specific livestock just to feed our canine companions. Forget a bag of dog food. You'd be ordering your pet's dinner by the truckload. The pet food industry would transform into a major agricultural sector, bigger than some human food industries. Now, let's bring these giants into our world. Our homes, as they are now, would be completely useless. You couldn't just have a giant dog in your backyard. You'd need a specialized, reinforced habitat, more like a personal zoo enclosure. Imagine trying to house-train a puppy that's already bigger than your car. Any accident would be a literal flood. Cities would have to be completely redesigned. Doors would need to be the size of garage entrances. Streets would need to be wider. And forget about taking your giant pal to a regular park. We'd need vast, open preserves or gigaparks, just for them to run and play without causing a natural disaster. How would we even walk them? A standard leash? Not a chance. A gentle tug from your fluffy friend could send you flying across the street. We'd be looking at specialized harnesses attached to reinforced vehicles like small tractors or ATVs. Walking your dog would become an extreme sport requiring a license and extensive training, and that playful zoomies moment.
Oh.
It would be terrifying. A 2,000-pound animal sprinting around uncontrollably could level a small building. The human-dog bond would also change dramatically. That comforting feeling of your dog snuggling on your lap would be a thing of the past. Instead, you'd be the one snuggling on their giant furry belly. The dynamic would shift from owner-pet to something more like a partnership with a majestic, powerful being. Plain fetch would involve a crane or a catapult to throw a ball the size of a yoga ball. The sheer scale would be awe-inspiring. Let's consider the different breeds. A giant Chihuahua? It might still have that famously feisty personality, but now it's packed into the body of a rhinoceros. A giant golden retriever would be the most incredible, living, breathing teddy bear in existence. But its shedding season would create blizzards of fur, and a giant sheepdog could herd a flock of cattle all by itself. Their natural instincts would be amplified on a colossal scale. Police forces might use giant German shepherds, not for sniffing out things, but for literally moving obstacles or acting as a living, breathing, and very intimidating barricade. Society would have to adapt in countless ways. We'd have new jobs. Giant dog groomers who probably look like window washers on a skyscraper. Giant dog vets with equipment resembling car mechanics' tools, and giant dog walkers who are more like heavy machinery operators. The economy would be reshaped around this new reality. Transportation would need to accommodate them. Forget putting them in the back of the car. We'd need custom flatbed trucks or even specialized train cars. But there's a downside, of course. A bark from a dog this size wouldn't just be loud, it would be a sonic event, could shatter windows for blocks. The sheer force of it would feel like a physical blow. What about when they get sick? Or when they pass away? The emotional toll would be immense, just as it is now. But the logistical challenge of dealing with the end of life for such a massive creature would be a heartbreaking and monumental task. Imagine the sheer wonder, though, riding on the back of your gentle giant through a forest, seeing the world from a completely new perspective. Yet the loyalty and love of a dog, magnified to an epic scale, they wouldn't just be our pets, would be our guardians, our partners, and living, breathing monuments to the incredible bond we share. It would be a world of challenges for sure, but it would also be a world filled with a kind of magic we can only dream of. A world where man's best friend is also the biggest, most incredible friend you could ever imagine. What do you think? Could we handle it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the what-ifs of our world. See you next time.